Transitioning for Teens with Disabilities. Interagency collaboration. Strong collaboration between state agencies is key to addressing system-wide challenges. Through leadership, commitment, shared vision, and joint planning, agencies and local partners can improve outcomes of youth with disabilities when they exit school. Let's look at how it's done in Maryland.
I'm Jade Gingrich, Director of Employment Policy and MdPROMISE Project Director. Navigating the process of exiting school is challenging for all students, particularly those with disabilities. MdPROMISE was able to support some youth with disabilities in this process, and a state team is working together to ensure that this process works for all youth with disabilities across Maryland.
Members of the team include representatives from the Maryland State Department of Education, Division of Special Education and Early Intervention Services, the Maryland State Department of Education, Division of Rehabilitation Services, the Maryland Department of Labor, Licensing and Regulation, the Maryland Department of Health, Developmental Disabilities Administration, the Maryland Department of Health, Behavioral Health Administration, and the Maryland Department of Disabilities. Let's hear from a few of the agencies about the services they provide youth.
I'm Christy Stewart. I am the Secondary Transition Chief for the Division of Special Education and Early Intervention Services. Education is really the common denominator for all students. But for students with disabilities, their education is specialized. And in Maryland, beginning at age 14, students have a transition plan as part of their IEP, where future goals are introduced. But equally important to that is the idea that this coordinated effort occurs between adult agencies and school systems so that as students leave school, the services and the supports and the funding that they're going to need are in place.
I'm Jill Pierce. I work at the Division of Rehabilitation Services, commonly referred to as DOORS, and I'm the staff specialist for transitioning and supported employment. At DOORS, we run two major programs that youth are able to access to help prepare and obtain employment. Our first program, Pre-Employment Transition Services, and this program is strictly for students with disabilities in at least high school between the ages of 14 and 21. And we also have Vocational Rehabilitation Services, which are for youth beginning in their next to last year of high school, as well as adults that are looking to obtain and maintain employment in the community.
I'm Carolynette Scott, and I'm the statewide Disability and Youth Services Coordinator in the Office of Workforce Development and Adult Learning. At Maryland Department of Labor, we provide employment assistance, academic services, and occupational training. We work with both youth and adults. The youth that we serve are between the ages of 14 and 24. Some examples of the services we provide include career exploration, paid and unpaid work experiences, summer employment, GED services, and most importantly, a career path that will allow the youth to become self-sufficient.
I'm Stacy Jones. I'm the statewide Career and Employment Services Coordinator for the Developmental Disabilities Administration. And the DDA provides day and employment services through our community pathways and our community supports waiver for eligible people, primarily through our Transitioning Youth Initiative. DDA's vision is that youth and adults with intellectual and developmental disabilities who are of working age are working. And if people are not working, they're participating members of their communities.
The Maryland Department of Disabilities works cross-agency to remove barriers to employment for all Marylanders with disabilities. Other members of our state team include the Behavioral Health Administration, local education agencies, parent group representatives, and others that will help us ensure that all youth with disabilities can achieve their educational and employment goals. Everyone can work with the right supports and services.
Talk about your transition from high school to what's next.
For more information on these agencies and transition, please visit https://mdtransitions.org.